Welcome back to Boston has entered the chat. Are you ready for some football? Not yes, but hell yeah. I feel like I've been waiting my whole life for football to be back, baby. How about the rookies? Over the weekend, they reported to camp.
Travion Henderson signed his contract.
You're damn right he did.
Class under contract.
You're damn right he did. Veterans report tomorrow. Wednesday, they put on the pads. George will
no
be
pads
there.
Wednesday.
Oh, well, no
acclimation
pads.
period.
Well,
takes a few days.
A guy can dream. A guy can dream.
Just saying.
Football's back.
And there's me, the training camp nerd. No, I'm excited, especially with like all the talk. There's the Forge and Foxborough episodes coming out, all of that. We're going to see Drake May, second-year jump, and now being the guy, the starter from training camp on. He's been through it since spring OTAs on, but you get my point. Last year's Jacoby Brissett. No, it's a third overall pick. It's Drake May. It's your second-year quarterback. It is a young guy out of UNC that has a lot of potential.
Yeah.
So we'll see how him and Josh McDaniels work together from day one. We'll see Mike Vrabel, a legitimate head coach from day one, with the serious operation, with the way they built out the coaching staff. And to me, what I'm going to be watching for, who are the five guys out there on the offensive line, has to be Will Campbell at left tackle.
Yeah, better
And I
be.
don't like to Sharpie any roles in for this offensive line especially.
Sure.
But the one you need to for week one is Will Campbell.
Has to be.
And I think you could Sharpie him through halfway through the season. He has to be a left tackle for them. You look at the depth, they need it. DeMontre Jacobs, Vidarian Lowe. No, I'm good. I don't want any part of that again at left tackle.
Sure.
He has to be the guy that works there.
I agree.
But until the pads come on, we can't really evaluate him.
Right.
Right away, you can evaluate Drake May, though.
Man, when are they putting these damn pads on?
Takes a few days.
Do you remember when we first started covering training camps in our career?
2 days,
Like,
3
it was
days.
2 days,
Yeah.
bro.
Interning for the New York Giants, man. It was hot out there.
Hot as
Get out in
hell.
the morning. They'd have non-pads in the afternoon, then a second day of pads.
Now they don't wear pads. We're just going to stretch
All
today,
right, come
guys.
on. What do you?
Like, what?
Yeah, man yells at clouds. It's acclimation. They're playing 7. What would you want? 2
Well, yeah,
days?
you add-
Or do you want another game?
Good point.
2 days or another game?
Good point.
What do you want?
Good point.
Thank you.
That's true.
I don't like the man yells at cloud stuff.
I would like them to do less so we get more regular season
Back when I was
games.
coming up, we had 3 days, huh? And we played 6 games. And we won the Super Bowl when there were 3 teams in the league. Only 2 fielded actual teams. Only 1 out of court. Like, that's what it was.
We didn't even wear cleats.
Exactly. We had no face masks, which actually I think could lead to better football.
Oh, there's so many places I want to go with this Patriots team, though, as it pertains to camp and things I want to see. I want to start here with Stephon Diggs, though.
Yeah.
Because I know all of us want to see if Drake May can take that leap and all that. You just talked about the offensive line and Will Campbell. Mm-hmm. You cannot be worse, okay, offensive line-wise, than you were last season.
You can't be worse than the worst.
That's right.
That's what they were.
That's right. So I'm going to pencil in that they're going to be better. I don't know if they're going to be good.
Yeah.
But they're going to be better, okay?
Yeah.
Drake May, because of that, should, in theory, be better. You get Josh McDaniels now as an offensive coordinator as opposed to whatever the hell you had last season with AVP. Okay, got it. Who are the weapons here? It's Stephon Diggs, the end. Now, we could talk about Terry McLaurin all day till we're blue in the face, but unless they make that move, there's nothing really to talk about. So Stephon Diggs is your number one guy. Okay, on one hand, great. He's healthy. He's not on pup. He's ready to go. A miraculous comeback from a torn ACL, right? On the other hand, is the guy tapped? Is he washed? Is there anything left in that tank at all? Because I liked what I saw with him before he got hurt with the Texans.
Yeah.
But, George, he was a complimentary piece with them.
To Nico Collins and Tank Dell.
Yes, he was not.
A really good number one in Nico Collins.
Yeah, hell yeah. And by the way, this was not Stephon Diggs in Buffalo where he's the guy.
Yeah.
So I don't know what I'm getting from him, and I'm worried about that in terms of weaponry for Drake May.
And that's the thing. Again, someone to watch is Stephon Diggs.
Yes.
Everything you talked about. What is his workload going to be like in training camp? How does he literally look on the field? Is he head and shoulders faster, quicker, more agile than the other guys on the roster? And he better be, because their receivers, they have a bunch of okay and good.
Slot.
Yeah,
That's
Demario
what they
Douglas,
have.
Kendrick Bourne, they have good. They don't have any great. They need Stephon Diggs to be great. They need Kyle Williams to be good too.
Yeah.
That's, again, another rookie to watch. How does he pick up the playbook? How is he working with Drake May and Josh McDaniels? How is he assimilating to the NFL? Because this is a difficult offensive system to pick up, especially for rookies, but they're going to be really reliant on Kyle Williams as well. There's a lot with this team to watch for. They have a really easy schedule in front of them. They should be making the playoffs as a wild card team. But that is because they have Drake May, who we're projecting will be really good in year 2. They have this coaching staff, and they have a good defense. But the offensive line and the wide receivers, it's tough to project those guys because we don't know who's going to be available. We don't know who's going to be starting. We don't know who's going to be the number one. Talk about the receivers there.
Yeah.
We don't know who's going to step up.
I want to talk defense with you, but before I do that, this is a beautiful mind of mine. So when things pop in my mind, I like to ask you. If someone, because it's fantasy football season, if someone were to say, hey, George, I want to draft a Patriots rookie, should I draft Kyle Williams, the receiver, or Travion Henderson, the running back? You would say what?
Kyle Williams.
Oh,
right away. I think
why?
I think he just has a bigger role in this offense.
Okay.
Where Ramondre Stevenson is going to be the first second down back. He's going to get around 170, 180 carries. Now, Josh McDaniels is very mindful of not overworking his running backs.
Yes.
You go back a few years ago. 2022, he was leading in receptions and carries. His body was run down end of the season. He fumbled against the Bengals.
That's right.
Christmas Eve game, he's like, yeah, I'm injured. He's not excusing his fumble, but he was injured.
Yeah.
Last year, you see him getting hit before the line of scrimmage. So now it has you thinking, all right,
That's
Travion
offensive
Henderson.
line.
But this is where Josh McDaniels is going to spoon feed Travion Henderson. And we've seen running back after running back take a redshirt year in his offense. I think Kyle Williams, because of the competition in the room or lack thereof, because of his speed downfield, what he can do as an underneath receiver. He's really good over the middle where Drake May loves to throw the football. I think I would take him in fantasy because, especially, here's the question, PPR league or not, but I think he gets more touches and has a bigger role. And as a receiver, he'll be one of Drake May's favorite targets.
I could see that. I would go Travion Henderson.
I wouldn't hate Travion, though.
And I would only do it because, well, first of all, running backs are hard to come by. Once you get late in your draft, all the receivers are gone, but there's still a couple.
Yep.
It's trash.
You take the darts.
It is trash for running back late in drafts. I would take a chance and roll the dice on Travion Henderson, only because, and I hear everything you're saying about the McDaniels offense, but on draft night, everyone said this guy was a home run hitter at Ohio State when it came to running back by committee. They had a 1-2 punch. We're not even going to talk about his teammate because he's in hot water right now. But Travion Henderson was the home run hitter in that. So in theory, it should be the same here in New England. And I don't think it may take long. I think Ramondre is going to be the battering ram and the every down back. Travion's going to be the change of pace. And then as the season goes, you're going to go, well, why are we changing pace when this guy's the home run hitter?
Yeah.
Give him the damn carries.
But what if you limit his touches and that's what keeps him fresh and allows him to be that home run guy?
Maybe.
Go ask some people in Detroit. Yes, they want Jahmyr Gibbs to get more touches, but they understand David Montgomery's role in that offense.
He's a workhorse. But David Montgomery doesn't put the ball on the carpet.
Yeah, we'll see if Ramondre Stevenson cleans that up. That's fine.
Right. That's right.
Totally justified to have that concern.
That's right.
But now you also have a head coach that will be on the same page as his running backs coach and his offensive coordinator, where if he says, no, he's getting benched, it's not he's sitting out a 3 and out and gets on the field. There'll be actual accountability. But I think what you get with Ramondre Stevenson, he's taking this offseason serious. Body preparation all around on the game. And he knows, too. He doesn't excuse the fumbles. He's spoken about them. He knows that's an issue, and he knows he has to be better. That's one thing. He has awareness. He's not delusional. He gets it, Ramondre Stevenson.
All right. Before I ask you about how special this defense could be, have we exercised the demons now that we're at training camp for Gerard Mayo winning that damn last regular season game that took the Patriots out of the #1 pick? Are we all over that?
Sean McDermott handing it to him?
Are we over that?
Yeah.
What would they have done with the #1 pick? Travis Hunter? Like in hindsight.
I think they would have went Travis Hunter.
So they wouldn't have traded out?
I don't think they would have went Abdul Carter.
They wouldn't have gone
it's premier position, but I think they would have went Travis Hunter, stuck and picked, and they would have taken him, and then you get
you don't get Carlton Davis
in free agency. Exactly.
So
they would have sticked and picked. They get their cornerback, and they also get their third down receiver, or they could have viewed him as a wide receiver.
They could have viewed him as a wide receiver, and then Diggs and Travis Hunter are your 1-2
And maybe
punch.
they still get Carlton Davis, and then Travis Hunter is your slot corner, which is where he played really well in Colorado.
Oh, Gerard Mayo, I'll never forgive you.
I blame it on the Jets.
What?
They beat the Jets. I mean, they beat the Jets.
Was it the Jets or the Bills?
When Drake May got hit out of the game and Jacoby Brissett won that game for them. The Bills at the end of the season.
I'm talking about the last game.
Sean McDermott handed them that game.
I know.
He knew what he was doing.
I think Gerard Mayo.
Okay,
so we're over it.
Bengals week 1.
We're shaking it out. We're over it. All right, so how good can this defense be? Because, look, I want to see this in camp, too. I believe this defense is going to lead this team. I know we're putting all this pressure on Drake May. And I do. We're not even talking about him in this segment, but obviously we all want to see him take that leap, okay? But I think the only way you get there is for this defense to lead the way. You could not manufacture a pass rush last season to save your arse. This entire offseason has been about manufacturing a pass rush.
Yes.
And we know that obviously with Vrabel as a coach, that has to be a priority, right?
Yeah.
Then you go on the back end, you get a Carlton Davis to go next to this absolute shutdown stud in Christian Gonzalez. I believe if the pass rush can get home, George, that tandem at corner with Gonzalez and Davis could be the best 1-2 punch in the league. I think this defense has an opportunity to get towards top 10, top 15 in this league. If that's the case, you should, in theory, knock on wood, be chasing a wild card spot.
No, they 100% should. I mean, 3 of the first 4 games of the season are at home. Last 4 games of the season, I mean, it's Bills, Ravens, Jets, Dolphins.
That's tough.
The first 2 games are you're facing elite quarterbacks. The Jets, will see what they look like end of the season.
Yeah.
Miami in Foxborough
Soft,
in December.
December.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. But that very well could be for a playoff spot.
Could be.
And it could be Mike McDaniel's coaching for his job there
Could
in
be.
Miami if he's still the head coach at that point.
Could be.
But the they face twice.
Are you throwing
The
Aaron
division's
Rodgers in
open.
there?
No, he's not elite. Yeah, they face Aaron Rodgers and the Steelers early in the season
Early.
while he'll still be healthy, and that's an elite defense locking up TJ Watt.
Right.
But it's the rest of those games in. It's a schedule they face. How good this defense is. You ask, how good can they be? Top 10. I don't know, wouldn't be shocked.
Top 10?
2
All
good
right.
corners, good defensive line, deep safety room. We'll see how the nickel corner shakes out. We'll see the depth at cornerback, how it shakes out. But you have a vet in Harold Landry. I'm going to have a lot of expectations on him. You sign
too.
him for that money, he has to be a guy that pulls through, but also mentoring a Keon White and having Milton Williams and Christian Barmore.
Yes. Man, so defense top 10, we think.
Could be. Offensive line, I'll take 15. I'll take average. Wide receiving room, I'll take average. Quarterback, I think, should be top 12.
I'll take average from Drake May.
If you get average on the offense and then really good from the defense, they're going to make the playoffs because the schedule is so easy.
We only have a minute here. Let's talk it. Are we in the 9 range category?
Yeah, I put 9 to 10 wins. 10 wins is a wild card spot. 9, you could be on the outside looking in. Bengals last year, 9-7. Broncos got 10
9 and
wins.
8. I could see
9
that
and
as
8,
well.
thank
I could see them winning 9 games and missing the playoffs only because the AFC's the AFC. I could also see a 7 and 10, 8 and 9 season. But it's better than 4 wins, which is what they had before.